Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Will on the left and Deathrain on the right. This is a Comet Tail environment card, which is why you see such a strange deployment for these obstacles, and why there's 7 of them. Comet Tail says you start with a certain, I think it's 1 or 3 asteroids, 2 debris, 2 gas clouds. You place the first rock, and then everything after that has to be placed in range 1 of another obstacle and outside of range 1 of everything else. It's also why we see obstacles over here on the right side of the board all the way into the deployment zone. Gets real funky. What are these lists? Both players knew there were going to be some both players knew there were going to be environment cards used. And so brought lists supposedly that could deal with that. Now, we don't see any collision detectors, no seismics, no grappling struts, no tractor beams. Interesting. This is what they went with. We got Will with Rexler, fire control, ion cannon, Grand Inquisitor, fire control, and Predator, Soontir fell. Deathrain, crack shot, Braylen, and 10. Advanced sensor, Magma, Saw, hull upgrade, Kallus. Now Kallus gets to roll a dice if you modify your attack against him. Is it attack, or if they modify? Yeah, if they're attacking, obviously. Advanced sensor, so he can't really be blocked. Probably going to go for a lock. Ram into you. And then Saw Gerrera for double modded shots. Well, there's no Zeb, so could allow him to go over obstacles. Magma for the lock, Saw for the focus. So I wonder if this obstacle placement has done anything to how these players would engage. Probably going to be worse for Kallus to deal with, because there's a lot of obstacles very close together, and make maneuvering that large base a little more difficult. Alright, back to dials. One of the things this obstacle placement has resulted in is these giant open spaces in the corners. Ghost probably happy to engage out in this very large open space, but I can't imagine Grand Inquisitor lets that happen. Deathrain, definitely a player not afraid to go over obstacles, damage his own ships in order to get an advantage. And especially with the amount of hull and shields on the Ghost and advanced sensors, it's probably encouraged. 4 forward from Kallus. Looking for a lock here. Gets one on the Grand Inquisitor. All the more reason not to remain in front of the Ghost. Hard 2 from Nunb. Goes for a focus roll, gets the stress. Braylen, too hard. Focus roll. And they roll backwards, keep those arcs wide. Here's the 1 bank from the Grand Inquisitor. Grand Inquisitor says, I can do that too. Probably referring to the barrel roll focus. And he does do it. Gets himself some extra evade dice from the obstruction, hopefully. Rexler Brath. 3 hard turn in, takes a lock. Gonna check that range, surely. So that tells Soontir felt that he's definitely out. Definitely boost in. Be a little bit forward of Rexler there. Yep, goes for the focus boost. Take a range 3 shot into Kallus. Does not have Predator. 2 dice and a focus. If he uses the mod, which he will undoubtedly do because there's nothing that can shoot him, Kallus will get an extra evade dice. And there it is. Kallus's ability triggered turn 1. 1 evade takes 2. Grand Inquisitor spins a force point to throw 3 dice. And is definitely not going to... Oh! Well, now he's got to think about it. Spin his force point? Nope. Gonna keep all of his mods. Well, you only need the focus mod. All eyeballs. Does he have a reinforce? Oh, it was only 2 hits, that's right. I'd already spent the focus in my mind. Here's a 4 dice shot from Kallus with a lock and Saw Gerrera. Doesn't need either. 1 crit, 3 hits. 4 dice for Grand Inquisitor. Are there any blanks in there? Ooh, 1 evade. That's it. Takes hit, crit. Oh, nope. Need to add... Oh, no! He adds a dice and it's a blank as well! Oh! Oh, no! Why didn't I have the soundboard up? That crit. Blinded pilot. Wow. Wow. That hurts. So it was 3 plus 1 for range, plus 1 for obstruction, 5 dice. On the defense there, 4 blanks and an evade. Had a focus, nothing to spend it on. So now do we see the K turn from Kallus? Yo, Kallus K. Alright, it was a long time coming, but this one's for you, Grand Inquisitor.
Wow. Bruh.
$64 minutes to go. 27 points on the board for Deathrain. Kallus just dunking from half court. So rude. Yeah, I think that one bank... I mean, you know Kallus is coming towards you. He's not turning into the rocks. I think we'll try to do the bank in and then make the decision whether to go... to barrel roll out or to stay inside those rocks and take a shot, but...
You chose poorly.
Kallus goes for a reinforce, and then, yeah, there's the 4K. Takes the stress. I wonder if Grand Inquisitor will just... I don't think the one heart fits. One bank right from Braylen. We'll get rid of that stress. I imagine we'll see a barrel roll backwards to the left towards Kallus. Yeah, there it is. Some good coverage there. Probably the same thing here from Nunb. There it is. Yeah, if that one heart fits, it's great. Nah, not happening. Grand Inquisitor is definitely in Braylen's arc. Might be in reach for Nunb as well. The arc from Kallus. I'll put myself down there on the board. I think he's out of Kallus's arc. Barrel rolls away. Might get out of range 3 of Braylen. Definitely out for Nunb. No, Rocker. I think you're... I'll leave it open for you, but we did have our first engagement, so I should close betting. Rexler. 3 straight. Oh, you bet on Deathrain. Okay. The person with the most points. Who'd have thunk it? Bets are closed. Two bank from Soontir fell. Is out of Kallus's arc. Needs to check in these crack shot arcs for the B-Wings. I think everybody's out. Takes the evade. I think he's already got the bullseye arc on Kallus. Yeah. Range 2 bullseye. Obstructed. So if Soontir uses Predator or the Focus, Kallus will get 2 dice. Yeah, it's not range 3. 1 for the obstruction, 1 for the Kallus ability. Oof! Hit, crit. It'll be 1 dice. Takes it. Oh, 2 of them are crits, that's right. Weapons failure and console fire. Console fire. Weapons failure, that's a bummer. Your 4 dice cannon. Kind of the big deal with this ghost. Rexler, going to shoot into Nunb. Nope, gonna go into Braylen. I agree with that. If you can get rid of the focus, then Braylen is single modded. If you leave the focus, he's double. Nope, he's gonna go after 10 Nunb. Okay. One hit, a focus, and a blank. One evade. So that's range 3. So it's 1 dice, 1 evade, plus range, plus obstruction for 3. Kallus. 1 hit and an eyeball. Is he going to use... No, I don't think he used Saw here at range 3 into Rexler with an evade. Nah. There you go. He had 2 natural plus an evade token. Now, if you wanted to try and force strips for the B-Wings, maybe. Braylen has a range 3 into Soontir unobstructed, but Soontir's got the evade and a focus. Or Rexler. Oh, Rexler barrel rolled, so he doesn't have a focus. He never had one. But it's obstructed into Rexler. There's 3 eyeballs. Spins the focus. Ooh, 2 evades taken 1. Spins the evade token. There we go. Blank, blank focus. Spins the stress. Nothing goes through. That should be it. So did Kallus roll for... console? Here's the console fire. It takes it. Let's find our token. The dog's having dreams. So those are our Hexiled oof crit tokens. I think these guys will remember their crits. Did you show the dog pictures of the donuts and now he or she is dreaming of eating them? She's not really a sweets animal. See, so Braylen still has the stress, so got to do a blue maneuver. Doesn't have to, but probably wants to for those double mods. 1 bank, 1, 2, and 3 forward. Alright, Deathrain's ready to go. So is Will. Don't have any system phase, no bombs, no decloaking. Just go right to the B-wings here. 1 bank left from Braylen. Focus barrel roll. Nunb does it too hard to the right. Looking to block the 4K, I guess. Two forward from Kallus. Gets rid of the stress. Fixes weapons failure. Gonna hold on to console. Tried to do a 5 straight with Rexler. Bumps into Nunb. Some great maneuvering there from Deathrain. Stops Rexler. Range 1 of Kallus. With no tokens. Wow. Big oof. Soontir has to turn away. Takes an evade. Oof, and Braylen's just out there waiting for Soontir. This is range 2. Oof, 3 hits into Soontir. 1 evade, spins the evade token, takes 1. Oh boy. Brutal. Now roll for console fire. Console fire on Kallus. No damage this time. Oh man, range 1, target lock with Saw Gerrera for focus. There's 5 dice. Oh! Target lock the blank. Target lock the blank. Target lock the blank. Come on, you got the lock out there. That's didn't he? Oh, maybe. Oh, he locked Grand Inquisitor. That lock is 10 Nunbs. It hit 2 crits on Rexler. 3 shields. So none of the Imperial ships get to shoot. It's a pretty good round for Deathrain. 3 shields off Rexler. 1 damage into Soontir. Not enough for points. Each of those damage is meaningful. Grand Inquisitor did get rid of Blinded, so there's that. $49 to go. 49 to 27. Kallus is on half. Rocker says, is this another DDD match? No, because there are 5s and 6s. Deathrain almost exclusively flies below Initiative 5 these days. Unless, I mean, we saw him fly some aces against the Ketsu lists. Other than that, he's almost always the same pilot skill and below 5. Gonna fix console fire with advanced sensors. So Kallus turns away, causes another bump onto Rexler. Rexler will get a range 1 shot on Nunb though. Unmodded. Soontir fell. Turn and a barrel roll, trying to line up that bullseye. Does have a range 1 bullseye arc shot. Gets the focus. 4v1. Predator focus. Oof. All eyeballs. And he is not going to spend that. He is not super happy with this roll. Grand Inquisitor, no shot. Rexler, range 1. Gonna go Ion. Try and get some control into Nunb. Hit crit. Probably spin the focus to just take the damage. Rocker Crocker says, did they use the obstacle card to determine how to place the obstacles? Yes, that is what Comet Tail means in the overlay. Oof, 4 hits in the Soontir fell, 1 guaranteed to go through, half points guaranteed. Oh no! Spins the evade, takes 2 and dies. Boy. That first roll from Grand Inquisitor, 5 defensive dice, 4 blanks, and then we see Soontir fell here, 3 defense, 2 blanks. Oh. Classic Soontir. This will be an interesting one for the dice stats at the end. Yeah, definitely hindsight. Grand Inquisitor out here on 1. Gonna have to deal with Braylen. Kallus needs to start turning around. Has a 4K. I don't know that. I don't think that fits, but maybe. Yeah, actually, it probably does. Braylen banks in. Barrel roll focus. Advanced sensor target lock. Yep, it definitely fits. It's hard to tell from the top-down view, but once you get down and you can see where the actual base is, yeah, and you just count 2 large bases, you're good. Ooh, Rexler with the 3 hard turn does not bump. Goes for a barrel roll, makes it out of Alexsandr's arc, and still gets a range 1 shot into Nunb. What? There he goes. Trying to roll forward. And gets it. Still has that range 1 shot. Okay. So Grand Inquisitor. 2 dice, doesn't spin the force. Wants it for defense. A lot of good those focus mods have done him so far. Gonna start with Ion again into 10 Num. Oh! One hit. One evade. This is so brutal. Braylen. Range 3 into Grand Inquisitor. Two hits. 3 hits with the reroll. 5 dice. Range 3 obstructed. Now, Grand Inquisitor has been in this position before with these same mods. Oh, thank goodness. 3 evades. Baggins, could I grab a copy of the obstacles deck, please? Yeah, just hop in the room, and I will make sure that deck is spawned somewhere. "37 minutes left, 82 to 49. Let's see, Will needs 33 to tie it up, 34 to take the lead. The rest of Kallus is 49. Actually, he fixed console fire. Let me take that out of the overlay. He did that 2 turns ago. He's down to 6 because he used Saw Gerrera. Two forward from Kallus. Looking at a reinforce. Yep, reinforces the 4. Three straight out of Braylen. Is he going to try and roll? He is. Two forward from the Grand Inquisitor. Relieves the stress. Ooh, Rexler. Living on the edge. Killed it.
Hello there.
Looking at a lock. Puts it on 10 Num. Range 3 Grand Inquisitor into 10 Num Does not spend a force point. 1 evade. Nunb into the Grand Inquisitor. 3 dice, range 3. 1 hit. 1 evade. Does he have crack shot? No. 4 dice from Kallus. All paint. Uses Saw Gerrera. Spins the evade and the force point. Still takes a crit. And that is a dead Grand Inquisitor. Rexler, it's up to you. Back to dials. Two minutes left, 49 to 109. Deathrain leading by 60. Killing Kallus, still, well, that'd get you 49. Alright, Deathrain's ready. Are we going to see a 3 hard left out of Rexler? He is not parallel with the board edge, so we will not be seeing a 4K. Advanced sensors reinforce, so he's going to do a 1 maybe? 2 hard. Just in case it bumped, which it didn't. Wow. It is super close with Nunb and the Ghost. Nunb tried to do a 1 forward, just bumps into Kallus. No big deal. Goes for the 4K. That cannot be on the board. It is not. GG. Well, well, well. What a strange game. Congratulations to Deathrain. Thank you to Will for playing and everybody for watching. That's going to do it for this match. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.